Um, I'm feeling a little queasy this morning, so I didn't put my costume on, and I'm gonna forego the dancing between sets, and if I feel like I have to vomit, there's a wastebasket right over there. So hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'm feeling better as the workout commences. Um, and that's about it. Uh, Also, I had a spoonful of the fruit before, and it's still kind of cold, and that kind of like made my stomach even worse. So, but I'm going to start with the explosive squats, and hopefully, I won't end up with a case of explosive squats. Ooh. Gonna give myself like a minute and a half. This is herbal tea, uh, lemon balm, and mullein. I've heard three different pronunciations, but either way, it's good. Teaspoon of monk fruit and some lemon. Oh. See, I feel like if I was doing the dancing right now, I would probably lose my balance. After the next set of explosive squats, I'm going to do these torso twists, and I'm wondering if I'm going to pass on them today. But basically, what I do is lean back, and with a little dumbbell in each hand, I go like this. October 4th was a Sunday morning, and I did that with a hangover, and it made me so sick. I did everything, all the explosive squats before, but yeah. Um, anyway. Gonna give myself 2 minutes. After 3 sets, I usually take a mouthful of fruit, but I'm not going to right now. I have a minute and 45 seconds to change my mind, though. The torso twists I usually do with a lot of vigor. And the idea is to thrust my body in one direction and then counteract that momentum and thrust it back in the other direction. The weights the weights just provide more momentum. It's not actually weightlifting or anything like that, or maybe it is. I don't know. And I'm sure there's a better way of doing them. I just haven't found it yet. Ah, Sunday I'll be doing another body evaluation, but I'll be doing it a lot more thoroughly and less half-assed. um, and one of the things I wanted to include is that I've been trying to do pistol squats because I just think they're really cool and I want to be able to do it. So at some point, I'm going to try to do a pistol squat today, and I'm going to start including that on Sundays. I have to remember to do that. Okay, here we go with the torso twists. Yeah, I felt that. I got a head rush. From what I understand, the shorter the rest, the more benefit it has towards endurance than towards hypertrophy. And when it comes to these first two exercises, the squats and the torso twists, I am more interested in endurance. Because I think I'm exercising my core, especially with the squats, the explosive squats with the press overhead. I think that's what I'm doing. I hope that's what I'm doing. um, but these torso twists, I definitely feel um, the work being done in my torso, and I like that. I really, really do. That was 32, so I'm gonna give myself a minute 45. Oof. Ah. Yeah, I hope I make it all the way to yoga. After this last set of torso twists, come the floor flies and the floor presses, and I alternate between them. So it'll give me a chance to lie down. Just 24 this time. See how this goes. Um, oh, I just got a scam text. Somebody just sent me a text from a phone number saying that my package couldn't be delivered due to incorrect address, and they send me a link. But if it was like Amazon or anyone else, I mean, they would have identified themselves. Maybe not the contents of the package, but definitely, you ordered a package from us. So I think it's a scam. I think someone's trying to get me to click a link that will do me some harm. You know what? I'm just not going to do it. I am expecting. I am expecting a letter. Well, I'm expecting a check actually, but it's going to come in an envelope and it'll be delivered by the postal service, and the postal service will definitely identify themselves. If they can't, they'll say this is the U.S. Postal Service and we can't deliver this parcel or whatever. So anyway, here we go. Floor flies and floor presses. Ah, there go the recyclables. All right, so I'm going to do what I usually do when I have the music and the costume on. Some of this. And this will tell me to an extent how bad my stomach hurts. And how it really doesn't hurt so much as just feeling uneasy. Oh. 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 Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh. Yeah, every day is that day. What I'm doing with my legs really isn't important as long as you have it extended like this and holding it, and pulling it back like this is just, for me, it's just like an extra opportunity to stretch. And I think it looks cool the way the legs work. They look almost mechanical. Um, Usually I use the 12 pound for the second set, but I'm just going to use the 9. I do feel very spent this morning. I didn't, I don't, I sleep like a typical 50 something, which is not very well. And I used to sleep very well. That's a whole other story, though. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Mm. Ah. Ah. Oh. 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 And just so you know, that's not me farting. That's air getting trapped in my back and getting squeezed out against the mat. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. I'm gonna give myself 2.5 minute break. I was gonna go for three. Actually, I am gonna take a 3 minute break. After this, I'm gonna do what I call the shoulder sequence, And it's just three shoulder exercises supersetted together. I forgot what they're called. Ooh. I learned them on Athlete X. If you see me doing something right, I learned it from Athlete X or Jeff Nippard. If you see me doing something wrong, that's me. That's me trying to come up with something on my own or modify something that probably shouldn't be modified. But as they say on Shredded Sports Science, applicability. I need to develop my chest more. I also need to develop my shoulders more, especially my right shoulder, which is going through some pains, some old pains creeping up and some new ones. So, but it doesn't feel so bad that I feel like I'm strengthening it rather than weakening it. Strengthening it rather than weakening it. There you go. Oh. Oh. So any other day, well, any other workout day, I would be vigorously dancing right now, and probably on my knees doing the chorus dance, which is and ah, but I think that would wipe me out. I take antihistamines to get to sleep at night. I used to have to take lorazepam. I used to wake up with that benzo hangover, and it was just awful. All right, so now the shoulder sequence. Um, yeah, I'm going to go from the lightest weight to the heaviest weight. Um, and if you recognize them, you know what they are. And if you don't, Athlete X dumbbell exercises for shoulders. So here we go. Oh. Oh. I'm going to put a minute between these. I took 200 milligrams of caffeine before. I do every morning, a half hour before I start, so around 8:30. And this morning, it's just not kicking in. um, so yeah, it's entirely the fault of the caffeine pills. Normally, I do these three exercises back to back with no break, but not this morning. Maybe the next set. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There are thunderstorms rumbling across Kentucky right now. I think I'm going to put a minute and a half between the next three sets and probably the ones after that. Okay. Definitely no dancing today. But you can tell I'm not hungover because I'm not like curled up on the floor. And I'm not like trying to, be cool with like the drinking stuff, but I do like to drink, you know. Not to excess. I mean, well, to excess, but not excessively. I can put a couple of weeks between each thing is though, like when I do drink, I like to drink a 12 pack, more or less, usually less. But and I like starting early in the day. I like getting a buzz and then, you know, like tempering it with a cup of coffee maybe. I'm more of a tea drinker, but coffee, stimulates you a little bit more, and then maybe you drink a little bit more, like into the afternoon. Over the course of a day, 12 pack is not, you know, more worried about the carbs. And liver damage and stuff. And that's why I stick with beer rather than diving into like the hard liquors. Even though I do like scotch, I like. It's embarrassing. I live in Kentucky, but I've never had Maker's Mark. I don't think I've ever had Kentucky bourbon. I might have, but it was years ago, and it was just a shot or two. Blah blah blah. I'm not a grunter, but I'm a groaner. That's why I won't go to Planet Fitness. I don't think they could tell a groan from a grunt. I did have memberships twice, and I left for the same reason both times. And it's just, if it was just the machines and the weights, it would be fine. It's just all the extra marketing. The price is wonderful, I'll tell you. But the whole like philosophy behind it, judgment free zone. I went there. I asked if they had a scale I could use, and it was cute as hell because the 19 year old girl behind the counter, and this big bright smile says, "We don't have scales. We're the judgment free zone." A measurement is not a judgment. And some things you do have to judge, like your own progress, especially when, your health in conjunction with weight loss and blah, blah, blah. I should just shut up. Ooh, whoa. By the way, I really do enjoy the dancing. I really do. I love getting in the costume. The music needs a lot of improvement. I just really. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Um. Okay. I'm still gonna need these for something called a sword raise. But usually, as I no longer need the weights, I put them away. If it wasn't so boring to watch, I would share my cardio on the machine behind me. It's called the Gazelle Glider. I think it's marketed towards women, but it's an incredibly good machine as far as I'm concerned. The intensity of the workout is up to you. You can really pump on that machine. It'll go as fast as you want it to. It's not electromechanical. There's no what do you call it? There's no electricity involved. It's just you and the joints of the machine. Um, but it's very low impact. So if you're worried about your hips, your knees, or your ankles, for people my age in their 50s and even beyond, and even before, if you have compromised joints, especially in your legs, it's a good machine to look into. And no electricity, except it squeaks. But in their defense, they give you what do you call it? Instructions and even a phone number to help you stop it from squeaking. I just lubricated the whole thing and just deal with whatever squeaks are left. Okay. Oh, wait. 20 seconds. Okay. Okay. Boof. So in 3 minutes, I'm going to start doing the sword raises. Usually what I did it with the explosive squats in the beginning, is that I'll start with, like with the explosive squats, I start with the 9-pound weights. For the first set, the second middle set, I use the 12-pound. And then for the third set, I go back to the 9-pound, but I use more force and more speed in the concentric portion of the lift. Oh, and I'm not. Okay. So let's say a 2.5 minute break now. With the curls, I usually start with the 9s, then to 12, then back to 9. I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. I think I'm just going to go straight through with the 9s. Same thing with the sword raises. The ones where I start up here and go like this. I start with the 6s, go with the 9s in the middle, and then back to the 6s. I've been adding reverse sword raises, which they feel weird with the mask on because I'm lacking in mobility with this shoulder going across my body. And what I do is I take the weights like this. I don't know. I'm gonna try them with the 9s because I feel more stable starting from a low position and going up and across the body. And that's what I was looking for, is that up and across the body motion. And I'm getting it like this, which works the upper chest, I believe, but I need the whole chest. And going down up like this works the lower part of the chest, the lower part of the pecs. And as you can see, I am not very experienced, but I think I have a sound routine. And I don't like calling it a routine, but I don't want to call it a ritual. Ritual just sounds, well, should I worry about being pretentious? I mean, if you've seen the costume that I wear, normally, um, normally is a word not usually applied to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have wonderful friends who think highly of me to some degree. Ah, so sword raises in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. All right, here we go. It'll take 90 seconds. If my shoulder wasn't giving me issues, I would be a little more adventurous with going up in the weight and stuff, but I really want to build up my shoulders before I start doing that. And that's why I added those three exercises. If you look back in my earlier, and I'm not suggesting you do this because it would take long, really, I guess it ain't worth it, but you'll see that those shoulder exercises only came in this week, I think, or last week. But they're new to me. And I really do want to build up. I have to. It's not really a matter of want, it's a matter of need. I have to build my shoulders up. You know, my chest is more for, I want to look good. Um, that's why I wear the mask. But the shoulders, that's just a quality of life issue. So I'm going to do the reverse sword raises with the 9 pound and see how it feels. And it sounds like just a little bit of weight, but keep in mind, 9 pounds is, you know, what is it, 33% more than the 6, or even 50% more? You can see why I choose labor. I choose labor work. Anyway, here we go. Okay. That was 16. Usually I do 24. Now I'm going back down to the 6 pound for that. The shoulder is limiting you. If it's clear that I was so limited in my range of motion there, and it was a little painful. And one of the things I want to look into is something called impingement. Um, yeah. Ah. Ah. Okay. I think I'm going to invest in resistance bands for the reverse sword raises because what I'm doing with the dumbbells just it feels like I'm doing more damage than good. So, so in 90 seconds, I'm just going to go back to doing the standard sword raises. My stomach's feeling a little better though. Like the cold fruit going down doesn't really. Wait a minute. Nah, I feel all right. I mean, I just don't have any energy today. Well, I have energy, but not enough to do what I usually do. And yeah, I do encourage you just to like skim through some of the other exercise videos that I have up because, of course, you want to see me belly dance. Of course, you do. Why would you not? All right. Here's the last set of sword raises. Usually, I would do these with explosive force. Not today. I think I should avoid explosive forces today. Oh. Mm. Ah. All right, so after this is curls. Um, and then I'm going to go for yoga, but if my balance is off, I'm just going to put it off until later. I'll come back. I'll do yoga, maybe even in costume. You know, if you don't know what I mean by in costume, I'll just show you really quick. I wear this mask along with over white compression pants, or oof, if you prefer tights. I wear a floor length double slit skirt and uh, a shirt. I'm all in white. I got this belt with this big fur thing that covers my crotch because if I lean backwards, you can see everything. So, yeah. Oh, and I really do love doing it, so I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Okay. I'm going to start with the pronated curls, and I'm just going to go through them, do 3 sets, and then 3 sets of standard curls. Oh. I'll put 2 minutes between these. I'm doing this one because Jeff Cavalier was showing off something called the brachialis somewhere around here. I think it's this little thing right here. Except his looks like a peach, and mine looks like a cherry pit. I don't want a peach-sized thing because it would just look weird on my arm. But I would like it to get like maybe walnut-sized, like a small walnut, maybe an almond, like an almond-sized brachialis. That would be nice. Ah, I want a piece of pineapple. If you want, I would love to hear what kind of music people listen to when they work out. Before every workout session, I listen to a song called Spring, a Song of Innocence by Alan White. Steve Howe plays pedal electric, and John Anderson is on vocals. And I'm a huge Yes fan. I hate this, distinguishing between classic Yes and Yes of today and you know other incarnations, but I like Alan White a great deal. Tormato and Going for the One are two just amazing albums, and as much as I love Bill Bruford, he's not on those albums. It's Alan White. Oh. Ah. Mm. Oh. One more after that. Um, I was alternating between standard curls and pronated curls. I think I'm going to stop doing that. I think I'm going to work each specific muscle and then move on to the next rather than alternating between them. I think I'll get more of the results I want because I'm taking longer breaks between these curls, and that's because I want the hypertrophy. I mean, I want the endurance too. Don't get me wrong. I want both, and I don't think it's really a hard and fast rule with like clear delineations where like a minute or less endurance, a minute or more hypertrophy. I think it's more of a gradient. Um, even if it's at all true, who knows? Well, I'm sure there are people who know, but I'm not one of them. I'm cultivating some brachiolysis. See, I know I have one of every muscle that everyone else has. It's just I want to be able to see them. Oh, and I do have a hidden agenda. I'll share it another time, but nothing nefarious, nothing evil. But there is something I'd like to do that I've never considered doing before. And now it's on my mind quite a bit. And it's something positive, it's something good too. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I felt my form falling apart. Oops. Message from the farm. Ah, I help out on a farm 2 days a week. I try to do more. They're close family friends, uh, beautiful people. I love them both. But both of them have mobility issues. One of them is recovering from knee surgery, the other one's recovering from hip surgery, and then while recovering from hip surgery, also broke his ankle. So I try to help out as much as possible. They have another farmhand. Oops. All right. That's just about the dogs. Um, but he had a stroke, and so he's limited in what he can do. So I tend to do the heavy lifting, which is funny because you look at me and you think, you can't heavy lift. One thing I have a laborer background, and I've carried things from the back of a truck into the backyard of a neighbor of a customer property, and did it for many years. Things many times, not many times over. What I mean by many times over, I lifted things heavier than myself many times, but not many times heavier than myself. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could lift twice my weight. I know I can't. Even deadlift, I don't think I could. But anyway, here's standard curls. Yeah. So normally the second middle set would go to the 12s, but not today. You know? Um, Again, I got Aragorn on the horse saying, not this day. Oh boy. Yeah. But it's going to be a light day at the farm. I'm just going in to feed the animals, collect some buckets because over the weekend I got to move a big pile of bricks in buckets. And that's going to be fun. And I think it's going to be several trips. They beat the crap out of me. I mean, the work beats the crap out of me. They don't personally. I don't think they would. But it feels good. It feels good to help people, good people. You know, it helps. It really it feels good when people appreciate what you do for them. You know, um, it's nice. Um, yeah, they have three goats, and I like hugging them. Although two of the goats are kind of wary, and but one of the goats is really sweet. Uh, there are three horses too. I can hug them all I want. And then there are the dogs who are just absolutely wonderful. None of the chickens will let me hold them though. That's really, I mean, they follow me around because I'm the one who feeds them, but they won't let me pick them up. You know, ever since I found out they're really just little dinosaurs. Okay, more curls. The well, if you want to call it a technique, but the way I do them, I learned from watching Jeff Nippard. He says to put the elbows before the body, so that's what I do. One more set after this. Oh, excuse me. Feeling a little iffy about the yoga. In fact, I'm going to come right out and say I don't think I'm going to get the yoga in until later in the day. But I am going to stream it though. I do. I I kind of went into this not really knowing what I was looking for out of it. I mean, of course, there's body recomposition, and of course, there's improvement of health and mobility and strength and all these things. And also, for the first time in my life, I really care about what I look like. I mean, if you knew me outside of these videos, um, you might be impressed because I it's not that I didn't care what I looked like. I had given up. I had just completely given up. And really, a great part of it has to do with certain YouTubers who really show you a way out. I mean, practical ways out. For instance, I always had to have a beard. I prefer to be clean shaven. The thing is, though, is that my face would break out in horrible sores. I would treat these, after shaving, I would use aftershave that was heavily laden with alcohol. Skin moisturizer, that's what you use after shave. CeraVe in particular is really, really good. My skin has never felt better. I mean, my skin actually feels good. And I owe that to people on YouTube. I want to be a part of that. So, yeah. Wow, I was still an hour and 50 minutes. So if I was doing the dancing and all that, it would probably be like another 5, 10 minutes more. So you would just be hitting the 2 hour mark at this stage. I'm going to come back later and do the yoga. If I don't, please understand it's, you know, for circumstances beyond my control. Either I'll be glued to the toilet with tears in my eyes or just exhausted from. I mean, I don't think I'm going to exhaust myself at the farm. I'm going to take some more caffeine around noon. Oh, that's only an hour away, so. But we'll see how it goes. Also, I need a cup of tea. Not the herbal tea, but I like Earl Grey. I also like black tea. Earl Grey is black tea with flavoring. Oh, before I go though, I'm gonna try to do that pistol squat, and I'm gonna be adding this on to the Sunday morning body composition evaluation. That'll become part of it. But anyway, here we go. 1 or 2 times per leg. Oh, that's as far as that one goes. Try this one. Okay, one more. One more per leg. Oh no! Oh. So I'll close. Say what I say when I'm in costume in a normal workout. Many blessings and many thanks. I'll be back tomorrow with part 2 of the workout, and I hope to see you then. Until then, take care and best wishes to you and all you love. Good health, good fortune, and lasting happiness.